So part two of the feet sequence, we're going to do some more stretching and strengthening work around the feet and the ankles. So here we're sitting back with the toes curled under and place down a mat or something under your knees if you have any pains, but we're just holding that stretch and we'll come back and forth and just rock it out a little bit. Coming up into a down dog. We're going to stretch out the calf and the ankles a little bit more. Then come back down into that stretch, curling the toes under, sitting back on our heels as much as we can. This can be quite painful if you have any tightness or falling arches, so just go gentle. You can rock back and forth, side to side, up and down. Just get a little bit of mobilization into those toes, into those ankles. Back up into a down dog position and stretch out that calf. If we take one foot up, press the other heel into the ground and repeat on the other side. Hold for a couple of breaths. Make sure as you lift up that other foot that your other heel presses down into the ground. This is a nice little rocking movement into a low squat, then down into a crawl position. So we're just loosening out the toe joints and the ankle joints, and it's a good preparation exercise for the squat. Now as we turn our feet flat, we can sit back perhaps a little bit more onto the heels of the foot and stretching out the front of the foot and the peroneals into the shins. You get a nice little shin stretch. If you want to increase that stretch, you can take your hands behind and lean more of your body down into the legs. Again, just go for what's comfortable for you, depending on what stage you're at, but you get a nice little stretch also up into the quads when you lean back like that. Nice to just mobilize a little bit as you come up. Now if we take one foot forward, we're going to keep that front heel on the ground to start off with, and then coming up we're mobilizing that front foot as well as the back foot. You'll notice the back foot, we're going from toes down to toes facing down, so foot flat. So we're going to slide each the foot in each direction, and we can do a little bit of stretch as we lean to one side and lean into the opposite side. So you get a nice little flow for this. Any of this that might feel uncomfortable, just do your best and see what you're able to do. Switch on the other side, curl the toes under, then flatten onto the foot and onto the ankle, front of the ankle, stretching out again. A lot of these areas get neglected with movement and with stretch, so try and do your best. Curl the toe under and flatten the foot down. So you can do it a little bit faster, building up the strength in the arch as you're doing it, and you're also getting some work on that front foot also. Our next exercise to build up the arches is going to be our toe scrunchies. So grab a towel or a sheet or something light that you can start at the bottom and then scrunching your toes. Grab as much of it as you can and try and grab it up to the top. This is a great little exercise to help build up a little bit of mobilization in those toes if there's any weaknesses, and also with the arches as well. So we're strengthening up the arches of the feet as well as the toes and getting all that mobilization work.